Does Jamaica have enough USD in reserve in case of an emergency? I'm Kalila from Money Media giving you money news for the Caribbean. So the Bank of Jamaica has pumped almost $750 million into the Forex market so far this year to keep the Jamaican dollar stable. That's almost 7% of total market trading volume. When there's a great demand for US dollars but the supply from financial institutions is low, it drives up the cost of US dollars, making them more expensive. That in turn impacts everything we do in Jamaica. So the BOJ has been supplying US dollars to the market to keep the prices steady. Those US dollars come from our net international reserves, NIR, which is the country's stash of USD. The NIR is there as a financial buffer to maintain economic stability. This includes managing the country's exchange rate, meeting its foreign debt obligations, and ensuring that it can pay for essential imports. That's why the NIR is often measured in weeks of imports. These reserves act as a safety net, especially in times of economic stress or external shocks. Think hurricanes, COVID, etc. Now, because the BOJ has been using so much of the reserves to defend the JMD, there's been some concern about the NIR. Would we have enough if the country experiences a shock? This is hurricane season after all. But senior trader at JMB Andre Reed explained that the NIR is doing well.
The NIR now is the second month of over 6 billion. I think that's what 30-something weeks of imports. So and I believe that they will always continue to look to protect the NIR. I know one of the things that they actually have as well to help support the currencies flowing into coffers is actually asking authorized dealers, meaning banks, building societies, and cambios, to actually sell a percentage of their purchases to the BOJ on a weekly or even daily basis.
So even though the BOJ has been using the NIR to intervene in the market, those US dollars are still constantly being replenished. And that's good news because despite the IMF's recommendation that the BOJ scale back on its foreign exchange interventions, that's not likely to happen. Remember that despite the BOJ throwing more USD out there, the JMD still crossed the 161 to 1 US dollar mark this summer. So imagine where it would be without those interventions.
The truth is that the Bank of Jamaica and any central bank is actually comfortable with movement in the currency. The issue arises when it becomes a little bit of a wild movement. I think the BOJ would be comfortable once there's orderly movement in either direction.
Looking ahead, Reed said he expects the exchange rate to stay in the 160s range for the rest of the year, with the BOJ ready to step in if needed. And that's the bottom line. So, what do you think? Is the BOJ doing the right thing? Let me know in the comments. Go to getmoneynews.com for more info like this straight to your inbox. The link is in my bio or in the description. Let's get this money.
Let's get this money.